What up, though? This your boy DOC, aka COD, from the COD. That's Detroit City of Dope, man. I want to get. I'm about to take down this whole other blog that I put up. You know what I'm saying? It got to like 15,000 views in a couple days. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take it down because even when I got done doing it, you know what I'm saying, I didn't feel like I put everything in there that I wanted to say. And this is going back onto, and I ain't dragging it on. This is because you got the Loaded Lux and Hollow the Don battle coming up on the UW. You know what I'm saying? And it's bringing me back to the Calicoe situation. And my thing is, they got to figure out some type of way. How the fuck you gonna judge these particular battles? You know what I'm saying? And what brought me back to even want to do this one, because I just got done watching this interview on Vlad TV with Norbes talking about the battle that's coming up with Loaded Lux and Hollow the Don, and how they more favoring Hollow the Don and how he's more of a genuine person. He contacted them, the whole money situation, because everybody's starting to see Loaded Lux, he just trying to tax the game, you know what I'm saying? And something I said in one of my previous blogs or whatever, you know what I mean, as far as battlers trying to battle Lux, since I understand and salute and I respect, this is no bad mouth, this is just a commentary, you know what I mean? But my thing is, okay, I respect the fact Loaded Lux was down with the URL at the very beginning. You know what I mean? He helped build their foundation. Because my thing is, people that keep up with the battle rap, and you see other interviews that Loaded Lux have done, he talked about how he came to Smack and he had these ideas and stuff that he wanted to present to Smack. And Smack wasn't really 100% down with it, you know what I'm saying? And to me, all of it's starting to unfold now, since you got a lot of the battle rappers, you know what I'm saying, kind of getting fed up with a little bit of some of the moves, how URL do with the audio situations, how they take forever to drop these footage, you know what I'm saying? At first I was thinking, like, after this pass, you know what I'm saying, with Charlie Clips and Sue Surf, you know what I'm saying, and they got like 4 or 5 other battles on that card or whatnot. I'm thinking, okay, once it took them weeks to just drop that particular battle. So I'm thinking, okay, well, the next major little holiday or something for their fans, maybe they're going to drop something on New Year's, to give people New Year's pass. Nothing. I'm really looking for the JC and Tay Rock and the B Magic and Ill Will, you know what I'm saying? Still now. What's today? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're not in, you see Smack on Twitter asking, which battles should he drop your next? Nothing. And if you've seen the Charlie Clips interview that he did a while back when he was venting his frustrations about the URL, he like, just the way they handle their business and do shit over there, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he really just don't understand it. Because my thing is, you drop the Sue Surf and Clips, boom, people happy to see that. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, you do have different markets, and you have different regions out here. And I'm spitting all this from a straight business aspect, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to go back to the fan aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? But from a business aspect, you got different regions out here, you know what I'm saying? So you drop the Sue Surf and the Clips, boom. People in the Midwest, people West Coast, down South, everybody, they got fans nationwide. But at the end of the day, probably a higher percentage, over a 50% mark, over that majority of the people that probably watched that particular battle from the East Coast. Okay. Now, Christmas, all that stuff passed, New Year's passed. You still got all your fans in other regions waiting. Like, I don't know if it's so much of a competition between the leagues that they're holding these battles back to try to drop them around the same time when UW and King of the Dot drop they shit, to try to take away from their views. And my thing, if it's that much of the politics and stuff that's going on, you fucking it up for the culture, the fans, because the fans is what make all this even possible. But going back to the Loaded Lux thing, when he said he went to Smack and had these ideas, to me it's all unfolding now, because they said Hollow the Don tweeted something about how they're never going to put the battle on YouTube. So I was watching this dude, and big salute to dude from Angry Fan, 007, you know what I mean? He said some real shit, how they never going to put it on YouTube, and how, Loaded Lux wanted 40 racks for his particular battle against Hollow the Don, plus 5% of the pay-per-view. So really, as of now, back to the fan perspective, now we really see what's going on. It's so much politics behind it because everybody trying to be so greedy, you know what I'm saying, it's taken away from the fans. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting the products. And my thing is, these products that's coming out, audio either be bad, they be looking like they in a basement somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, how, and just with the Loaded Lux shit, like, back to what I was saying about, you know, understand he was there from the beginning, but my thing is like, dude, you never really even battle. So I understand that. You like, okay, I ain't gonna battle that much. You know what I mean? Because I'm just this and that. But I'm gonna tax these motherfuckers like hell before I come on the stage. So people never really get to see you. So my thing is, your competitor, your opponent really has, you know, can't properly prepare for someone that really don't battle this person unless you know Lux or from that particular area or can get dirt on them. Because other than that, you just gonna come out there and spit a whole bunch of bars but they consider quote unquote filler because you can't. How can you really come up with any content on somebody that don't battle that often? But like I said, you know, what sparked me to make this particular video, because like watching, I always wanted to talk about how did they really judge the Calicoe battle. Now this is straight out of off of the Norbes interview he just had on Vlad TV. Now listen to this. I want y'all to hear this.
Hollows. You know, bro, you don't think what Lux did in that third round against Calicoe, he can do that straight through?
Hollow? No. No, Hollow.
You don't think, because
no.
Looking at Lux, I feel like because he fucked up those 2 rounds, he needs to vindicate himself.
You know what it is? Loaded like.
Okay, boom. Now, if you didn't hear that, that's in between. Go to the Norbes on Hollow versus Loaded Lux. Hollow was going to win on Vlad TV. And you listen to the whole interview, but when you get around the 5-minute mark, listen to what he said. The dudes, and these are the people like the co-owners of URL, are saying Loaded Lux fucked up the first 2 rounds. So my thing is, if you fucked up the first 2 rounds, the owners of the building even know this, how just because your third round was so phenomenal, you won the battle? Like how? Somebody answer that for me. Somebody please tell me with no bias, no nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? My thing is, I can honestly say, yes, I'm Team Midwest. I'm from Detroit. I can say when Calicoe lost or he didn't have a good performance or JC or Ill Will, any of them. My thing is coming to that battle, because my thing, when I first seen that shit, like I had people watching battle rap that never even watched it before. I was like, this nigga Loaded Lux, once he finally got his bars out, went ham. And he hit him from such an angle, was the opposite. And hit him with some smart shit, was genius, plus with all the props and gimmicks that he used as well. But that's just the third round. You killed him, hands down, third round. But you just had 2 people, owners, you know what I'm saying, that was physically there to say he fucked up the first 2 rounds. So that means Calicoe won round 1 and round 2. So my thing, that would be 2-1 Calicoe. So my thing, don't base y'all decision off of, okay, this person probably built his brand. Loaded Lux has built his brand better because he came with, you gonna get this work, this and that. Yes, he built his brand off of that. You know, he running with it. But my thing is, technically, you did not win that match. So my thing is, that means if everybody shooting they shit up to the roof, 40,000, people want 20,000, this and that, Calicoe need to go up on his motherfucking, what he charging. But apparently he not. You know what I mean? Because he probably doing, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? He ain't tripping, but going back to the main point of this culture shit, because now, you know, they went to a league that's trying to get they shit together, you know, get they shit up, which is UW. They was willing to cough out the damn near 60 racks. They want to put it on pay-per-view, this and that. They can't charging. It's going to get to the point, the core of the whole culture is like, damn, you gonna charge your, and then when you do put it on YouTube, you getting paid for that as well. It's like, okay, when are y'all gonna start keeping the fans involved in what we want? You know what I'm saying? Cause my thing is, if you got tons of motherfuckers still saying they believe Calicoe won, how is people just automatically saying Lux won? And the question to me, what automatically just makes Lux number 1? Just cause this nigga taxing the most, that what makes him number 1? Like, somebody has to explain this to me, because I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Holla at me.